And a good spiritual morning to you once again. I'm Father Cosmas. Thank you for joining me today from my office here at church for a quick chat and our morning cup of coffee. And I've got the Ron Swanson mug, so we're going to do something a little bit lighthearted today. Once again, Christos Anesti, Christ is risen. And I thought we would do something a little bit more fun where the sitcom Friends, a very, very well-known and popular sitcom, had their reunion special recently. And so I thought for today I would talk a little bit about the reunion special. And, was it good? Was it not good? Was there anything redeemable about it? What did I think of it? I did watch it, most of it. Honestly, full disclosure, I did fast forward a few parts. And that was the first thing I would say. There were some parts that were fun. It was nice to see the characters together again, or the actors together again. And there was some behind-the-scenes stuff, some stories that they were telling. Those things were interesting. But then there were parts that were kind of unnecessary, that kind of, dragged the thing out for whatever it was, 2 hours. I don't even know what it was, but they had sort of testimonials from random people in other countries saying what the show meant to them. Okay, I don't really need to know that. I guess Then there was like a fashion show where they had random people kind of come in and wear costumes that were very popular, again, in the show. Random people and celebrities, but once again, kind of pointless. So there were certain aspects which were a little bit filler. There were some aspects where it sort of rang like a documentary. Then there were some parts which kind of felt like a retrospective. But, when you think of a reunion, you think of a reunion because you want to see the characters. I mean, having watched the show, many of us watching the show for all of those years, we were invested in the characters. Of course, the actors are very well known and popular, but it was the characters that we came to know and love, not the actors, it was the characters. And so there was no sort of reunion of the characters. There was a reunion of the actors. And if you enjoy that, then you'll like this. Personally, I would have rather have seen a reunion of the characters. So I wanted them to actually take the time and the effort to write an episode, which takes place 17 years or so after the finale, and show us, where all the actors in character are. Where are the characters? What are the kids like now that they're 17, 18 years old? And where are they living and what are they doing? And get them together for some reason. Let us see the actual characters again. For whatever reason, they did not do that. Maybe they didn't have the resources, the money to do it. Maybe they were too afraid that the characters are so iconic they didn't want to make mistakes and they were going to get so much fallout over, well, why did you have this happen to Ross and Rachel or this to, Chandler and Monica? I don't know. But that's what we wanted to see. At least that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what happened to the characters in an actual episode. You don't see that. You get a little kind of a documentary retrospective that's kind of slapped together. And again, overall assessment, if you're not a fan of the show, you're not going to enjoy this. I would say skip it. However, if you are a fan of the show and you're okay knowing that it's basically just a get-together of the actors and actresses and talking a little bit about some of the things and just reminiscing a little bit, just watching something that's going to make you want to go back and watch your favorite episodes, which is probably what this was designed to do, then you're going to enjoy it. And it'll be well worth for you to take a couple hours or an hour and fast forward through some of it and watch this. Once again, may our risen Lord and Savior bless us and keep us this day and every day. Christ is risen.